Have you ever wished you had a tool that used smaller buffing pads to enable you to buff out thin panels, buff between raised edges or body lines, buff out intricate components, get around emblems, or things like motorcycles, the gas tanks, and fenders? You know, it used to be all we had were large bulky tools that used large buffing pads like these that made it virtually impossible to buff these types of areas. Well, now FLEX has the tool that solves these problems. The new FLEX XFE-7-12. Let me break that down what that means. FLEX, of course, makes the Mercedes-Benz of polishers. The XFE-7, that's an internal numbering system just so they can monitor all the different tools they make. The 12 stands for 12 millimeter. Now, this is an orbital polisher. It's a free spinning orbital polisher. So that means the pad rotates in a circle and then it makes an oscillating circle inside that pattern, and the diameter of the oscillating orbit is 12 millimeters. So that makes this a long stroke orbital polisher. And then the 80 at the end of that part number stands for 80 millimeters, or for us Americans, 3 inches in diameter is the max pad size they recommend. They actually say you can go up to 4 inches, but really for optimum performance, you want to stick around about a 3-inch pad. Now, the tool itself weighs about 5 pounds, so it's compact in size, lightweight. That makes it easy to hold and use for hours. A couple of features about the tool itself. In the back, you'll find these fresh air intake vents, and what it does is the motor has a fan that pulls air through the body of the tool and expels it up here at the head to keep the tool running cool. It has a 3-inch backing plate, so you can use a lot of different variety of pads. It has what's called an on-off rocker switch right here, okay? So you just push it in, slide it forward, locks it into place. On the back of the tool, you'll find a variable speed dial that operates from 1 to 6, and this is 3,600 OPM to 10,800 OPM. It has a 13-foot long rubberized cord, so it won't mar the finish when you're buffing against car paint. It also has a tool rest here, so you can set this thing down upside down, and that keeps you from getting the pad dirty when you're working around a car, a motorcycle, or anything else that you're buffing out. The good news is there's so many small pads on the market today, including both foam pads and microfiber pads from a variety of different brands that you know and trust. And if you're really good, there's even 3-inch sanding discs on the market so you can sand thin panels or edge panels. You know, I've been detailing cars all my life, and in the past I've had to do things like, when using a rotary buffer, you know, go up on edge to shrink the footprint of my pad down to knock out those intricate areas or get around things or buff out thin panels. And this tool solves that problem. It gives you the quality and the power from FLEX with a small footprint, a small pad size, to do that type of intricate or surgical buffing work. So for me, this is just a blessing because it's a tool I can use and I'm gonna use for all the cars I buff out into the future. Now, FLEX is known for their quality, not only their German engineering, but just the craftsmanship of the innards, the inside parts, the stainless steel, the electronics, everything about this tool. It's a tool you can count on that won't let you down. The FLEX XFE-7-12. You know, those words really don't do this tool justice. Let's just call this the FLEX 3-inch mini polisher. It's a 12 millimeter long stroke orbital polisher, and it's a tool everyone should have in their tool arsenal. For more information on the new FLEX 3-inch mini polisher, visit Autogeek.com. For more videos like these and how-tos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.